Welcome to the Synchronicity podcast. I am Oskar Alyhr.
And I am Frenay. Join us as we explore the fascinating world of synchronicity and holistic health.
We will discuss how unexpected events can guide us and how holistic approach to life and health can enhance our lives.
From meditation and mindfulness to alternative therapy, we cover it all.
Plus, we will have guests sharing their insights on synchronicity and well-being.
Whether you are curious about mystical coincidences or looking to improve your health, you are in the right place.
Let's get started.
Beautiful people.
Yeah, welcome. So, do we have any thoughts of today's episode?
I was thinking because this morning we had a conversation together, and we were supporting each other, whatever we was doing, and so I was thinking about the importance of asking help and having support, and I don't know if it's something you would like to discuss.
Yes, I
talk about
100%. This is, I do believe, one of the main courses of life for me. We started speaking about the animal that is following me or guiding me, the spider, the connector, the spider web. And I think in the world we live today, in big cities, where people are standing inside their door waiting for the neighbors to move through the hallways or down the stairs before they peek out, and then they join the crowd of incognito, being nobody, don't know no one, don't know each other. You're sitting on the bus, just traveling on the phone, always connected, but always disconnected.
Yeah. And exactly. And
yeah,
to follow you on this thought, because you live in Stockholm, you live in a big city.
Yeah.
I live in middle of nowhere. In a small village with 3,000 inhabitants.
Yeah.
And it's not crowded. It seems like most people know everyone, at least not me, but most people seem to do like that. People that live here all their life,
Yeah.
But this disconnection is here too. Making contact is really difficult. So when you really want help, having someone close, someone that you can relate to, say, okay, I call you whenever I need. Having a friend, having someone that can be here is really important. It's something that is kind of new for me, I have to say. In that way, due to my life, to the fact that I move, it's like 15 years I live my own country.
Yeah.
So new contact, two new country. So it's also different when you do this, of course, that if you live all the time, your life in the same place. But like this morning, we had this conversation, we had a call, and then you support me with what I was doing, and then I support you with what you was doing. And having this kind of support, and like we was talking about our own business, what we should do. We was talking about procrastination.
Yeah.
Also, we all do it. And having a support of like someone that kick you in the butt a bit, like, hey, dude, it's time to move. Not only is good for the person who receives it, but like for me this morning is good in both ways. Whatever you tell me, hey, Jean, it's time to move your ass a bit.
Yeah.
Or like if I tell you, okay, you could do that, it's also a good reminder for myself.
Do you think that this loneliness we have in the world now even in big cities, that it is of course it's evolved over time, but do you think it is of the world peace and the technology that has brought us there?
Yeah, definitively, I will say technology. We are close in age. I'm born in 1979 from a father that was born in 1929. So
Yes.
technology didn't enter our home before I leave home. uh, we had one TV at home, and that was the papa that take care of it and what we look or not. And we didn't look much TV anyway. The telephone for a long time was still the telephone that you have turn around the cadre. You
Yeah, the
remember this one?
backlight.
Yeah, and it was stick to the wall,
Yeah.
Same when we get the with the dial, it was still stuck to the wall.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
uh, so when I compare now, when I see my childhood, the way I grew up,
Yeah.
oh, I connect with people around because I was not with my head in my phone. It automatically, you cannot deny that technology, mobile phone, and mostly the way it's used today, disconnect people more than they connect them. Of course, like us, I have contact now all around the world.
Yeah.
And it's really great for what I want to do and what I do. Like you can
Yeah.
connect, you can get new friends, acquaintance, or work, people that you can touch with your work. But when it comes to our own life locally, I would say that like that, like you in Stockholm, me
Hmm.
here in middle of nowhere, small village, it affects everybody. You see young people. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course, young people is even more difficult for them. They don't know difference, anything else.
Yeah. They have
Where they
them.
walk, they bike, they drive with the phone in front of the face.
Yeah.
But you see, I see more and more, like I go take a coffee, and then you see like a group, like last time I see four elderly people, like at least in the 70, what is still young, but
Yeah.
pension. And they was all on their phone. And you see that more and more now, family that go take a coffee or dine, whatever, together.
Yeah.
But they have this kind of weird conversation where the eyes are on the phone. They have this conversation, but they're not connected. They don't look at each other. And you see that in airports. You see that in train station, in bus station, everywhere. And this creates a real disconnection because the connection through internet, like we are friends, we like
Yeah.
to connect like that. But it's so different when we met physically.
Yeah.
If we just had this connection via internet, via a screen, hey, it's great. You're a great guy. I'm a great guy, I guess.
You are.
And but when we met, it's like, yeah, baby,
Yeah.
we are there.
Yeah.
And when we in fun, in the way we exchange, in what we have to say to each other, sometimes that is more like strict, if I can say that like that.
Yeah.
The deep conversation, the light conversation, it's physical, being close to your relative, to your friends. You cannot replace that with 2 hours on a phone call with a video.
No,
And
you
it's
cannot.
and the isolation, what you say, the solitude, people miss that a lot now. And they don't realize it. I think that it's because they are stuck to the phone. And yeah, you can call a friend, whatever, but this disconnection on a daily basis all the time create this big sense of solitude, of loneliness.
Yeah.
Um, you know, yeah, yesterday I did my webinar and I explained those 3 steps. And one of the steps to reconnect with yourself, but with other, of course, it come in the tree, is something I did long times ago. Is I decide to smile and to look in the eyes of every person I will meet.
Yeah.
I did that 23 years ago, so it was kind of easy in the sense of at that time nobody walked with his phone in his hands and
No, exactly.
90-degree neck, you know. Today, yeah,
Yeah,
physiology is changing in
it
human
is.
being, and it's scary what they predict. So,
Man.
but the today is still really important to do it. Just looking each other in the eyes when you walk in the street, when you're at the shop, and give a smile to people
Mm.
will help us, everybody, you and the person who receive it, to reconnect. And it's what we need, this social contact, because this
Yeah.
way to look at each other, you don't have to say anything. You look at someone in the street with the intention to look at them, to smile, and with your eyes, with your smile, say, I see you, you exist.
Yeah.
And this intention without words will be received in a way that is difficult to understand the impact on each person, but it will impact them, whatever in a weird way, because they will be like, why you look at me like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, trust me, I had like people, they were like, what the?
The heck is he doing? And why?
Exactly. But you illuminate the face of people. They
Mm.
are like in the clothes, and then they look, you smile, and it's like, oh.
Yeah.
You know directly that you make the day, and seeing that make your day too, because what you receive is like exponential. It's like those exchanges, the way our human exchange, that exponential when you do it.
Yeah.
It's not 1 + 1 = 2, because when you take 1 + 1 in human form, it makes 3, because man, woman, you get a baby. But
Yeah.
yeah, but it's the mathematic of human,
Yeah.
of nature. And when you do that with your emotion, with your feeling, with a smile, you give a smile, you receive a smile, but the energy is not like 1 + 1 = 2. It's like 1 + 1 = 1,000,
Yeah.
because what it make you feel and what make the other person feel is like you cannot explain it. You will have to live it.
Yeah. I love those meetings. I love those. I do remember 2008 traveling to Thailand with my oldest friend Jens, and we hit Bangkok. And one of the things I noticed immediately was that the Thai people had a smile on their faces meeting me, even though I was a foreigner in a big city. I still saw more smiles there in a 22 million people town city than in whole of Stockholm had ever given me. So it was one of those
Yeah.
I brought with me, that the smiling people of Thailand, I would say. Um, I don't know if that holds true today, or but I do believe that um they are more of a meeting people with a smile.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a farang, they would call me, the apple, the white insides of an apple, the farang. But
Yeah.
I don't take offense. I am white.
Yeah, you're Swedish, dude, and you cannot.
It's undoable, man.
You are not from south of Europe, so
Nope, nope. I'm really, really,
uh,
and I'm burning in the
long
sun
winter.
also.
Long winter here.
Yeah. So when
Yeah,
it
but
comes to meeting smiles and meeting people, and also being the kind of guy that I'm brought up in Gotland, the beautiful island in the Baltic Sea, where the wind is tearing through everything and everyone. It's amazing that I still am or could be from Gotland. I would have blown off from the start. I'm almost 2 meters tall. But
your
it,
your parents make you walk with stone in your pocket.
no, just not to fly off the Blood Island. And the thing is that we had the same as you do up where you live. it's a small society. Everybody knows each other. And I remember bringing my friends to the main city when they came around, and I walked 5 meters and I said hello. I walked another 5 meters and I said hello. But it takes a lot of energy also to keep that up, you know?
It does. Now, I grew up in Belgium.
Mm,
Like I say, my father is born in 1929. He explained me he was 10 when World War II start.
mm.
He started to work. He was 13 in middle of the war as a baker and making bread. But when he was 18, he was a chief of his bakery, like the atelier. But he explained me the the mentality was way more different. You will flip the bird to someone at that time in the 1650, 60. He said next day they find you on the river dead. You know, now everyone flip the bird like he say hello. But my father, we will go out. Same the Saturday was market day, so a lot of people
Yeah.
don't pass someone without say hello. If you then say bonjour, oh my God,
Yeah.
you will hear it.
Yeah.
It was the norm, the minimum. You say hello to people you cross on the street. And that is something,
Was this a
it depended.
smaller town you lived in? Smaller town? Or was it what do you think?
Yeah, Belgium is 10 million people, is like, yeah, 17 times smaller than Sweden. So
Yeah.
it's like Dalarna, if you want,
Yeah.
for people of Sweden that know. Uh, Belgium is really small. So no, it was like, I don't know, many thousand people town, like 35,000 maybe.
In a lot
Um,
on anyways to go and say hello to everybody.
yeah, I just checked not long ago. I think it's like now in Belgium, it's like 250 people per square kilometer.
Mm.
So it's a lot.
It's a lot.
Um, we have a lot of people in Belgium. So
Yeah.
it was just the norm to say hello.
Yeah.
And you know, I live in Netherlands. I travel a lot. I've been like 7 months on the world in Spain, Portugal. I was in Morocco. There's really different also. But I think more you go up north, here in Sweden, they always say, yeah, in Scandinavia, people are cold in the behavior, not just the weather.
Yeah.
It's true. You cannot deny it. More south you go, more people are warm. You go in south of France, you go in Spain. Yeah, mucho temperament. Eh?
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
a lot of temperament. A lot. It's different culture.
It is.
They live more outside. They have way more contact. I was in Spain with my friends there when I travel, and you know we'll go to a bar just in evening out, and just people just come say hello. They give you a hug. They don't meet you, don't know you, but you come with a guy that they know. You are part of the group.
Yeah.
Here up north, it's like, oh my God, you are my first friend in 9 years. We are friends. We are person that I connect to. Not that I don't want. I
Yeah.
try,
Yeah.
but this connection is difficult also. So I do think where you live matter in the sense of connection, culture with that. So, or you feel isolated. But with internet, you can see country, different country, and you can see that this technology is, you have a lot of isolation.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know your take on that, but I think, yeah, there is
I I agree.
a lot of
On,
disconnection in people.
yeah.
And I would like to hear what you think about the fact that you have a disconnection between people, because people are disconnected to themselves. What do you
Yeah.
think about that?
Yeah. I do believe that is the baseline. When you're disconnected from yourself, you don't realize that you are stronger together. You grow up with the belief that I can manage myself. I can fix all this by myself. But I realized during my years that I always loved being with friends, doing things with friends, because that makes me stronger. I can come up with a hell of a lot of ideas that would be amazingly fun. Let's walk up Kilimanjaro alone.
Oh.
No, nope. Let's go to Kenya and go out and see some giraffes and maybe a lion. Alone? No. Yeah, so many fun ideas, but alone. That don't make you stronger. That don't make you can't talk about it. You can't explain the experiences. That's everything when it comes to disconnection is the loneliness. If you
Yes.
really, really think about it, I want to go out and have a coffee. Of course, you can go to the woods and have a coffee, or sit in the woods and experience something profound. There is a lot of energy and things to get being alone in itself in that regard. But that is also the baseline of getting to know yourself in the loneliness. A place where you can connect with nature and yourself. So yeah,
Never alone.
yeah, never alone. So and I never connected with the way the Stockholm people opened the door and closed it when they heard some neighbor were walking down. I was like, no, no, you say hello to your neighbors. You do all this, and your father, 1929,
Yeah.
1929. My grandfather, he there must have been on the countryside in Gotland, and he was taught with manners and everything. So first time they went into Visby, and he had got himself a hat. Young lad walking with his father, and they came into Visby, and my grandfather then started taking off his hat, say "Goddag," say "Goddag, Goddag, Goddag." They never got anywhere, so his father told him, in the city, you don't have to say hello to everybody. So
It's a lot of
that was
people.
why I was like, yeah, I have the same story, but a different way to to not say hello to everybody and stop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a bit why, but I think between neighbor, like you say in beginning, neighbor don't know each other anymore.
Yeah.
You
It's
live in an apartment building with just the two door beside you, and most
yeah.
people don't have a
Never
clue.
rang that door saying, hello, I'm Oskar. Nice to meet you. If you need somebody keeping your dog or whatever, or salt,
Yeah.
I got
Also, I'm a salty dude.
yes.
Yeah, no, it's yeah, I experienced that here too. Like it's in the mentality. I had a neighbor where I live. If I live in a small village with 300 people here in Sweden, and my neighbor in front of me was a older guy. He was 70 something,
Hmm.
but I had a lot of contact with him because I searched contact. And then over the months, he also came to me and saw me in my garden. So we went fishing together. And then I moved 100 meters. Almost didn't hear from him anymore if I didn't go to him. It was like, okay, you know,
That's
because it's also in the mentality,
yeah, it's in the
I think.
the mentality when it
But
comes to distance, it is
yeah,
also something that I see this in Stockholm also. You have it's an hour anywhere you're gonna go, basically. If you're going from the south of Stockholm to north of Stockholm, it's an hour. If you're going from west or to the centrum and then
yeah,
further, it's an hour. But that hour is an eternity when it comes to people meeting. I could come to you in Bromma. No, man, it's an hour's drive. Nah, it is light years for some people.
Yeah, it's Sweden. Yeah, but it's mentality also.
Yeah.
And because I come
can
from a
have it all
small country,
sometimes. Hmm.
I come from a small country. You say 1 hour distance drive. In Belgium, 1 hour is like 150 kilometers almost, because we have highway everywhere. So
Hmm.
you can go far in 1 hour.
Yeah.
But people, I was the same. I came to Sweden, and then after 2 days, we had to go to IKEA,
Mhm.
furniture. But that was 120 kilometers from my home. I was like, damn. Now I go to you is 350. I'm like,
yeah.
thinking about it in the morning and like, yeah, let's go, and make 4 hour drive just because it's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
My girlfriend live also 1.5 hour from my place. It's normal. It's just mentality, I think.
Yeah, it is.
But I would like that we come back to the point where we speak about the it eluded me now. Yeah, the connection, connection with ourselves. Like you explained, it's really good to come back to have solitude, a choose solitude, that you retreat yourself for a little time. Same if it's just for 1 hour walk in the forest or on the side of the lake, or to be with yourself. So when you come back to yourself and you are in connection with yourself in a good way, then you can go out and connect with people.
Yeah.
Because I think this disconnection people have with themselves, when we have disconnection with ourselves, and you experience it, certainly I did, sometimes I still do, we are caught by life and whatever, then it's really, really difficult to connect with the world around us and the direct world, like our spouse, our friend, family. We don't come out the best way, or we don't want to come out, and we don't want them to come at us like, I don't want your hello or your good smile or whatever.
Don't have energy to take it.
Yeah, but same if we need it. But I think it's so related to be connected with ourselves, to be connected with the outside, because ultimately we are one.
Yeah.
And you cannot disconnect one part and say, oh, I disconnect this one, but I'm connected there. To be really holistic, to be a whole, we really have to, we really get to reconnect deeply with ourselves as human being, as spiritual being, as emotional being. And then from take this core, so we have a good foundation and we can come out also. But we can use the outside to reconnect with ourselves too, like this simple example, to give a smile, because what we receive also just come to us. And when you smile, it's good for you. It creates good hormone. It's good. Yeah, it's all positive on all levels.
Yeah. So would you recommend anybody that is trying or wants to try to go out and give a smile?
Definitively.
Yeah.
You can okay, let's do that, if you're okay. We can do a really, really short meditation, like visualization. So it's simple. We go, okay, we just close your eyes. You relax the best way you are. Take a couple of slow, deep breath just to relax. And try to find a memory of one moment you was really, really happy. Something that make you really happy, or laughing a lot, or but a happy memory. And try to feel what you was feeling at that moment. The smile you had, the joy inside, whatever physical sensation. When you have that smile feeling and the picture, and you feel it with your body now, just drop the memory, but keep the feeling inside you. So you don't need the memory anymore. That was just the trigger to give you the feeling. And give that smile inside. Let this smile grow in you. Let's imagine, see your face smiling already by itself, because it's like, yeah, that was great. you know,
Yeah.
exactly, I can
Yeah.
do. And let this smile grow in you. And then what you can do just here and now when you listen to this, it's like imagine people around you, imagine your family, people in the street you don't know, people of the world, whatever.
Hmm.
Imagine and smile to them, and imagine them smiling back, and have already this imaginary exchange of smile, of this good feeling you had inside of you, because you remember this good feeling that you had that make you smile or laugh.
Yeah.
And I already start there. And then when you are done, and we are done listening to us, then when you go out, keep this feeling, keep this memory inside you of what you have created in you, and just go out with this smile. You will see
Yeah.
your in your job, and you will see people react to you, and then voluntarily, uh, then you really can go out and look at people in the eyes and smile at them, because your
Mm.
eye will smile also. It's not just a mechanic one, it's not like I. No, it's like yeah,
But that was
you
still a
know
good smile, man. I mean, if you go
yeah, I know,
if
I
you
know.
go smile and dead in the eyes, like
It's like yeah,
that's a
beautiful.
pretend smile.
But yeah, it's just that, just give a smile is one of the best advice I can give to people to
Yeah.
reconnect with the outside world.
Yeah.
There's a lot of work to do on the inside. Uh, uh, I will put later on my YouTube channel. I have like the 3 step that I use, and it's really blend together.
Yeah.
So those steps, smiling to everybody you meet and looking at them with the intention to give them this smile and this recognition, is blend together. So I advise you, when you have the time, to go check the links that will be there, and because they all together really make sense, and what it gives you is like, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It did amazing thing for me, and it's all about this reconnection with ourselves and then with the world outside.
And I think this also connects to the first episode. We spoke a little bit about the glasses, that you put on the
Yeah,
glasses and you can
exactly.
choose
Yeah.
how you want to meet the world and how you want to feel. And that smile will definitely bring on a different kind of more sunshine glasses. If you can put
Yeah.
them on early in the morning, when you step out of bed, just bring that beautiful memory where you were laughing your ass off because I don't know, you were out with a few friends. And for me, for some reason, I drove a Segway. You know what a Segway is? Two-wheeled,
Mm.
self-balancing, beautiful thing with
Motorbike.
smooth
Yeah.
ride. Really fun to drive. Me and my younger brother, we were the youngest retailers of these kind of equipment.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Blast to drive them. I really loved them many years ago now. So that, for some reason, that popped up in my mind when I was sitting there smiling, driving that down the boulevard in full sunshine, just life
Mm.
uh, bubbling inside. It
Yeah.
was amazing
But
to.
you were saying about smiling when you get out of bed in the morning,
Yeah,
remembering. And it's an advice I will give also. The first person you smile to, like Oscar, like you say now, remember yourself. Like when you wake up, find something to smile for,
yeah.
or remember you something. But then when you end up in your bed or in your bathroom, in front of your mirror with your eyes, like you just wake up, take this image. Oh my God, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Then give you a smile. same in beginning, like, I just wake up. But give you a smile because you deserve it. Everyone is beautiful when you smile. If I don't smile, I don't find myself like, for many years, I was like, I don't look that great. Then I start to smile at myself
Yeah.
and smile. I'm like, I'm not too bad
You light
because I
up the
smile,
room.
and plus a lot of work that bring me to love myself. But is that if you already can smile at yourself,
Mm.
in the morning, and then you start your day like that. Get out of the bed, smile at your spouse if she or he is there.
Yeah.
Smile at your kids.
Yeah.
Uh, Smile at the dog or the cat.
Yeah.
Start your day good.
The weather. Look outside, see the
Yeah.
weather, and say, wow, what a beautiful rainfall or autumn or snowfall. It doesn't matter what it is. Just bring that with a
No.
smile and say, what a beautiful. That
Yeah,
will change the day.
exactly. Because yeah, the first thing you focus on when you get out of bed, and the last thing you focus when you go to bed, is stuck in you. You wake up with it, and then you also make all your day will be in a big line, your state of mind.
Yeah.
And to reconnect, to stay on this line of connection, of loneliness, and um, yeah, there's so many ways to do it, but a simple smile to yourself and to people around, I think, can go a long way. And I like, on the same tone, asking or searching in a way, or giving help, asking help to someone, searching for help, or searching to give help to someone, to just reconnect, to say, hey, I see that you might trouble there, to find a solution or whatever. And don't be afraid to offer a bit time, or to ask a bit of someone for helping you, because it's in those situations that we can also connect deeply, and that we give the chance to someone else to be kind, to
Yeah.
be love, to be helpful, if you never ask for help, and also if you never give help, um, to help someone to accept this help so it can connect. Because this loneliness, like you say, make us, it's like it build down, and then it make us less trustful. It make us more judgmental,
Yeah.
because we stay in our bubble, and then within our thought, within our judgment, that go and go. And same, if we want connection, we actually cut ourselves more and more.
Yeah. We have the strength to, in our bubbles or inside the glasses, get stuck in a way of thinking or doing or acting, and when it bounces back towards us, the things we are doing or thinking or giving, it just grows the mind to say, oh, I knew he would say that, he will never help me. And so by starting, I do, but I really love that thing that you said, start the day with a smile, or start giving a smile, because starting small and doing that often brings the biggest changes, but at the right pace, because
Yeah,
we sometimes we want a change, and we want it so bad, and we want it all now, so we go in all for it. I will stop smoking, I will start working out 4 5 6 times a day. And
yeah.
suddenly it is too much, and then we fall back and we feel like losers instead of seeing what we gained or what we could have gained. The strength of doing 5 push-ups 10 times a day,
Yeah,
giving 5 smiles. Start.
Yeah, start small.
Yeah.
But start doing it is
Yeah.
important. Because we are a reflection of the world is a reflection of ourselves, and the way we connect with the world and the way we feel disconnected is also a reflection of how we connect with ourselves. And this, sorry, do I?
No worries.
Uh,
Drink all
so
the vodka you need, man. I know it's
yeah,
cold
it's a
up
good
there
one.
in the north.
No, so yeah, the again is it's always the same. We're connecting to yourself, so you connect to the outside world. The outside world will show you this connection that you have with yourself and the way you go out to the world. It's not always easy. You have many different circumstances that make us isolate ourselves or be isolated by society. Like I say, here we are in Sweden, but you have so many countries, people will listen to us, and it's so many different culture.
Yeah.
And in different culture, they have loneliness in different way. You can be also in a big group of people that are big family and always together, but feel really lonely because the way you are cannot be expressed in that group.
Yeah.
It's not only a loneliness, a physical loneliness. You can have a lot of friends, a lot of social relation, but still feeling lonely because those connections are not as deep as they seem to be. It's only superficial.
Yeah.
So it's different aspect of connection. It's the same with social media. What we start with, a lot of people have connection via Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever. A lot of like some people they talk with some people, but it's still kind of superficial.
It is.
And it's only when you can get be you, simply be you, whatever, giving a smile in the street to someone and feeling, yeah, I'm not ashamed, I'm not afraid.
Mm.
Or you want to go out with, I don't know, blue boots and yellow coats, and it make you really, really feel happy.
Yeah.
Uh, and be able to connect with the world like that, and to receive anybody. That is the deepest connection that we all need, and that is really what people lack and crave for. I think it's like the real deep connection. uh, I don't know, I have this thing that came back in my head.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to connection, I was in Portugal, um, 13 years ago, long times ago, traveling. And that was the day of my birthday. I was in Porto. And I was like, okay, it's my birthday today. So I want to do something special. I was already traveling for 2.5 months, something like that. More. Oh, 4 months. And I was in Lisbon, sorry. And so I was like, I will do free hug in the street.
You want to do
Free
what?
hug. Free hug.
Free hug for anybody.
Yeah,
Nice.
for everybody. So I went, I find a pizzeria, they gave me a carton box,
Yeah.
turn it, find someone with a big stickers, white, free hugs, abraço grátis in Portuguese. And I was in middle of the street in the centrum of touristic centrum. And people start, I had some like people walking, like a group of men walking, looking at me like, yeah, weird guy. But then a group of students came, like, I don't know, university students, or like 20 beautiful young women, like, hey. And then they look differently. It was a nice connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
My son is there behind, he's laughing.
Don't tell him.
And I know everything too much. But the connection, one person came to give me, and that was a homeless person. It smelled like, whew, that was bad.
Yeah.
But I hugged that person the same way I hugged everybody else that day.
Yeah.
And it's when you can pass judgment and when you can pass all those barriers and yourself that you can do that. And what I exchange with this person, I receive a beautiful hug from that person.
Mm.
And this person, I don't know when the last time maybe someone hugged her,
Mm.
you know, and it's this human warmth is what we crave, is what we miss.
Yeah.
You know, the most is not only to be alone in your home. Like I say, you can be surrounded by 1,000 people and feel alone. I never feel more alone than when I take the train or sometimes the plane, and then you are in an airport or in the train with a lot of people stuck in the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you are like, you are the only one with your head up.
Mm.
And it's like, damn, it feels lonely.
Yeah.
But
But
I
you
can
know
be
what?
alone in the forest.
I
So
used to like to go, but I think you're right in this now that I don't feel the same excitement when I go to an airport. I think airports still are okay, but the train, subway or train station, I could actually go there and just watch the people walk by, the meetings, the excitement, the people that are leaving or meeting someone they love. There was a whole
eh,
theater of life in front of me when I looked up, and I really enjoyed those moments. But I do believe if I go down there now, I would probably see less. I think there's still meetings and things happening in front of you, but not in
so
the same bubbling way. Yeah. Half of
no,
them.
I can relate to that. Me too. I love in summer be on the terrace looking at people. I love to be before like take the train, but like when I was in army, I had to go quite often to the airport, pick up people or whatever. And same if I didn't travel, just to be there, like you say, mostly at the arrival gate, you know, because there people came out and you have
Yeah.
this
Flowers,
meeting and
meetings, the
whatever.
ring. Love you, marry me. No, I won't. Bye.
But the last two time I took the plane, I was like, you are in the gate, and most people with the head down with the phone. I
Mm,
remember playing with a little girl. She was like 2, 3 row in front of me in the gates, sitting with her mom. But everyone was done, and I was the only one with my head up. And
mm.
then she was also there. So of course we met, you
Yeah.
know, and then we had an exchange. You know, I forgot like Kibu or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the mother were like, what are you doing there? You know?
Yeah.
But it's like so disconnected we are, you know, so unaware we are of our environment. And then people are like, yeah, but I'm lonely and this and that. Yeah, take your head out of your phone.
Oh,
Now we don't have to say the other one.
yeah. Yeah.
uh, because people don't have their head there anymore. They have their head there in their phone. And then when it's not in their phone, it's in their trouble or whatever, and they walk with the head down.
Yeah.
And like, you know, just that, lift your head. You know, I thought about that. I speak about that again yesterday. Just even before even giving a smile to everybody, start to walk with your heads up and look around you. Like there, you know, not like
Mm,
you're 2 meters in front of your feet, but look up.
mm.
You know, I train myself to do it. Yeah, I think it's when I traveled 13 years ago, something like that. Like, because I travel many thousand kilometers by foot. So
Long
like
walks.
just lifting your heads up is amazing.
Yeah.
What you see on people nature, village, or city you cross by. So many people, they don't know the neighborhood. They don't know detail of the neighborhood.
No.
Because we are just like robot. Okay, go out of the house, go in the car, go there. Same if you go walk to the shop. Most people don't take the time to see that they have beautiful tree behind them, their house on the side, or this little bush, and oh look, you have like flower going there and somewhere that are
Hmm.
special, or a group of bird that is always there, or a lot of detail that we miss. And then people will go spend a lot of money on retreat and stuff to have like awareness and connection, and they can do that for free every day. Of
Yeah.
course, don't go and come to us, guys. You are welcome. We will teach you. We will learn you.
If you come to us, we will teach you really well how to lift your
Really
head
good.
up from the phone.
Connect with your body, with your breath, with the
Yeah.
cold, with the heat, and me with many other
Yeah, a
things.
beautiful friend.
But
Yeah.
yeah, no, guys, really, serious, please. I listened this. I think that was a humorist, a comedian. I have like this sketch, but that was really hilarious, but also really sarcastic, because the guy said, "Yeah, now they all search about awareness courses and this and that, and but before when I took the bus, yeah, I had to be aware. I had to wait for the bus. You know,
Yeah.
you
No
sit there and
timing,
you
no
wait,
nothing. Yeah.
nothing to do,
Yeah.
no phone in your pocket,
Yeah.
only speak or play with your friends or as an adult, just be there and look around and
Yeah.
wait for the bus. You know,
Yeah.
like uh, the whole process of being self-aware and this kind. It was normal before.
Yeah.
People was way more aware simply because they was there at the moment.
Yeah.
Of course, you could be gone in your head with your own thought, but most of the time, people had to be there, present. You know, I had a
Survival.
great.
If you go back in time, even to you don't have to go back to the Stone Age. You don't have to do. You can
I'm
go
not
back
that
a
old,
hundred
thank you.
years, and just the survival, the everyday work, the that brought you to a point where you at least had to be aware of your surroundings and the people you, because that was part of the survival. But question is, this connectivity, couldn't you be that even in, yes, you told also before, in a group you can feel disconnected and not seen or not being able to grow in that environment. You can be in the wrong spot in a way. Uh, but yeah.
Yeah, you always have people that have been feeling lonely
Mm,
through all ages, I guess. But it seems as a time we are the most connected, you can reach the most people
mm,
just in a click of a button. Imagine you have 5 billion people on internet every day
yeah.
that you can reach in whatever form. But it seems you can see that in many developed country, like big country in Europe, in America, Canada, South America, maybe less in South America, but for sure, like America and Europe, many countries in Europe, people are the most unhappy, most depression have gone up, suicide go up in many countries. Of course, when that was the time of COVID, it was really, really bad. There, people really felt the disconnection. Was a good time. Was a good time for that. Pardon, because it really pushed also like, yeah, we are really disconnected,
Yeah.
and it did help, I guess, to reconnect some people. But anyway, with technology today, I do think it's still I don't like the word, but like an epidemic of loneliness, of solitude, of disconnection.
Yeah.
Um, I don't look media, so I'm not too much influenced by it, because it's doom and gloom, rarely something good. I you have so many beautiful things also that happen in the world. Many groups that connect, people that help each other. But of course,
Mm.
it's not in the media. It's not so much on internet.
It's kind of
Like
logical.
because
What are media? What are they getting money for?
yeah, that is we can go in that rabbit hole,
Yeah.
but it's like
But they
let
will write what people want to read. And
yeah, but we are dumb people.
yeah,
Human being is like curious for gruesome violence,
mm,
a lot of crap,
yeah,
me included, it's like I was military in army. Okay, you too, you have your
yeah,
time too. And we are big, we like to boom stuff, we like to, but yeah, you have things that you see that are not so funny, but you still look like war movie, you still look like,
yeah,
okay, I'm not like that, of course, but like people are really get a thrill of looking bad news on TV
yeah,
just because it feeds a certain emotion. It become like a emotional addiction.
yeah,
They don't realize it, but those chemicals keep them like running.
yeah,
uh, but you can have even bigger kick if you can see all the beautiful thing in the world. And I saw it when I travel. I saw it. If you search for it, you can find them also on internet.
yeah,
There's so many people on a small scale that do a lot of good. And now I don't like all those videos on YouTube where you see people do good like in front of the camera, because I do
yeah.
think now it
Getting
becomes
money
just like
and showing it.
it's just movie, it's just like ego thrill or whatever to get view and they get money. But because good people that do good, they don't screaming on the on the rooftops, they just do it good. And of course, if some other people see it, they say it. But I think we should that also create more connectivity. There's also a lot of group that connect in a really deep and profound manner to each other, to community, and this kind of thing. And it's what we have to show more. We have to be the leader of that in our own community, in our own family.
Yeah.
Be the one that connect with yourself and with other, and try to create a ripple effect.
I do believe that if you sometimes the thing we have been talking about, you look at all the news, it says about all the bad things. But if you really go from the morning side, putting the feet over the bed, watching out, getting that beautiful smile of yours, seeing the autumn leaves falling, you say, what a beautiful day.
Yeah.
And you keep on looking with that smile. I do believe that all the news about all the bad things happening around you with all the bad neighbors and neighborhood, if you really look up, you will see all the beautiful things.
Yes.
And you will start charging yourself and others around you with better thoughts, better feelings. You can help out. You can actually fix. A friend of mine who lives down the road here, he got washed over when a car came running and it's been raining like hell here. The flood came
Oh.
washing all over him, and he started out going mad. He was like, "Oh damn!" And he's one of those beautiful souls. So it just took him a couple of minutes with that. Oh yes, and then he started looking around like, "Hey, it's a lot of leaves in these drains." The leaves and other people are getting hit by the cars. So wait a minute, I'm gonna fix the bloody leaves. So he
You
switched
fix
his
the sewer
anger
system.
to fixing the situation.
Yeah.
I
It's,
was so happy to see that. Instead of being angry and going like poking fingers at people driving too fast, he fixed the problem.
yeah, but that is a really, really positive attitude to have. Like, of course, on the moment you are not happy to get flushed with dirty cold
Oh,
water from the side of the road. But
Wim Hof
yeah,
time. Yeah.
he managed to turn that in something like, instead of staying in it, he like, okay, what can I be proactive to
Yeah.
make it, to find a solution for it.
Exactly.
So that is a really beautiful thing. Yeah. And I think, like you say, just getting out of your bed and off your home with a smile on your face and this positive glass on, then can turn a situation like your neighborhood into something positive. And it's a really good take. I think it will be a good take for people to take with them as we go on the end today, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
And if you could write some
that
comments, if you try this method,
yeah
if you try this and comment what you learned or what you saw the first day, second or
yeah
third, it will be really
yeah
interesting.
yeah. And like you say, by doing this, being just giving a smile to yourself, to everybody you meet, it will help you in every situation to create a positive outlook on the situation, same if it's something really bad. And on the moment, like the guy that gets flushed with water, you might be like, but quickly this positive glass on will take over, will make you see the possibility that come with the challenge. Um,
Yeah.
so I think yeah, so nice point you made to finish this podcast today, this episode.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Thank you.
The happy episode. The smile
Yeah.
episode. Yeah, man. I say thank you to the listeners and thank you to Jean Frenay and Oskar Alyhr for this beautiful episode and all the good talks and laughs.
Yeah. Thank you. And keep smiling.
Keep smiling, my friends. That's a good. Let's end this.